Okay, so I think it was Geoff asked for a little bit more detail about the bed, so I'm going to run through step by step what I did here. So this is going to be pretty detailed, so let's do it. So I was pretty keen on doing dual purpose, so the first step really was to figure out how to anchor it into the floor. So I've got these Millennium tracks here. So these things are actually for the chairs. These chairs cost a lot of money, but they're actually removable, which is cool, and slidable and stuff. So you can see these notches here. So what I did was I just created this piece of base plate here, and there's two notches that fit in these holes, and that's underneath. There's two there and there's two up there, so they sit to stop the base plate from moving around. Then I put the chocks in to stop the table from sliding, and then we did the bed on top. So that was pretty straightforward. Just kind of vertical supports with bolts for sideways support. Over on this side, you can't really see it, you can kind of see it up there. So where that handle is, the bus handle, I've got some Velcro and a little bit of chocking just to kind of support the bed from sliding back and forth, side to side. Velcro is my new favourite item. Bus is practically held together by Velcro. Up this end, got a little chock here. I just drilled that in with nutserts. So two nutserts there, you can see, and then just a leg, a simple old leg with a bolt. It's a pretty tidy piece of work, not. And again under here, a little bolt there, just sits in top of this thing, so it stops it from moving. This one was more difficult. This one was actually the more technical one because it was hard to keep it stable. But now, like it's pretty stable. So you kind of give it a good solid pull. That noise is not a bad noise. That's just the table clicking on the very bottom. So what did we do to keep it stable? This is a Velcro strap, so you can rip this off and really tighten it up there. It goes right underneath, and that gives it, that stops the bed, stops it from lifting, right? So there's no tip factor going on. I put a little bit of Velcro underneath here. You probably can't, oh, you can just see it there. Velcro there just to stop it from sliding. So to stop it from sliding on the plate. Yeah, okay, so that's that. And then the last step was these kind of bumpery type things. So we tried a few different options, and we found that like the kids' stuff would fall off, you know, like the blankets and whatever would fall off. So we just went up with this is like auto couple we had left over from here, just had a leftover. So we've just done two pieces of dowel, a little bit of Velcro either side, and they just come off. There we go, they just come off for whatever, for storage when we move it. So these things are obviously up at night, and then in the evening they're just going to go down there. So we did all the measurements, and they'll just sit in the daytime, I should say, or when we're traveling, they'll sit down here, and the frames fit sideways, and they fit kind of vertically across the back, and they're really kind of supported in, because having loose stuff is not such a great idea in a vehicle. So they're chocked in really secure, and the foam sits either vertically or flat. It doesn't really matter. So in the end, we've got two kids' beds supported by the table, and about a kilometre of Velcro, and they sit down there during the daytime. So I hope that's useful. Cheers.